All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, for better understanding the self and giving praise to the Most High. So check this out. In this video, we going over why FBA do not like to be called African Americans. All right, in this video, they're going to break it down, and I'm going to give y'all my commentary. Y'all know on this channel, we always talking about the delineation of FBA because a lot of our accomplishments and things that we did in this country is being, kind of rented by, tethers and people that's not of our lineage. And a lot of people that's cosplaying what we did, and the right recognition is not going to the right lineage. So this is what this is about. I don't want to hear people talking about we being divisive and we trying to, no. Everybody can own up to what their lineage did and what they created. And this is all we do. If you take it more than that, you're weird, you're lame, don't even speak on the internet because you're totally wrong. Okay, so make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get it.
Issue of birthright citizenship. And now 22 states are suing to block Republicans from overturning this deeply flawed policy. Let me tell you, the policy is so deeply flawed. If you've read the 14th Amendment, if you remember the time frame that took place in, I'll give you all a math.
13th Amendment.
14th Amendment. Can any of y'all tell me which amendment preceded the 14th Amendment?
13th Amendment.
Math majors out there, of course.
Abolish slavery.
Amendment, which abolished slavery. The intent of our founders and our members of Congress back then was to make sure that African Americans got a place in America. Now, I've talked to judges, some of them in Congress that said, well, no, birthright citizenship is part of the 14th Amendment. I said, look, just because.
Now, do you see how they saying African Americans? Now, that could mean a lot of different things. Like we said, Elon Musk qualifies for that. It's a lot of people that could stick to that narrative. And again, cosplayers. This is why we have to make this delineation and distinction. Because even that name is like, who was African Americans? Like, what are they?
Because some court has interpreted that, doesn't make it right, doesn't make it law. The courts and the judges get it wrong. Supreme Court gets it wrong all the time. They actually rule that African Americans could be counted as 3/5 of the
Indigenous
census records, right?
Aboriginal.
They also rule that Negroes can use separate, equal bathrooms. I think it was Brown versus Board of Education.
People sometimes ask me what's an original Black American. Original Black American are what I deem our ethnic group. Our ethnogenesis began in America. Our origin of our culture began in America. We are the original Blacks in America.
And I don't want to hear y'all keep telling us about this goddamn ship that brought us. We tired of hearing people saying that. Speak about the indigenous people that was here. Stop bringing us and making it seem like the slave ship brought us here. There are people all over the world that are Black, that they're original to the land. When you throw into this African stuff, you confuse people to think that there were no Black people that were here. And I hope people understand that and not letting this go over your
We did not migrate here like a Caribbean American or an African American. And just because you're born here, it does not make you an original Black American. An original Black American is just that we are the original ones. Our ethnic group grew here and has been here for centuries, at minimum 5 centuries. Some people believe way longer. It could be 1,000 if you believe in the Moore theory. And it's way longer if you believe in the fact that we originated from America.
And if y'all don't know, I did a video. Y'all need to check that out. Where I explain how the skull of Louisa was found in South America, which was, they thought that this was going to be some Native American skull fixture, but once they made the skull, it looked just like a Black American today. So that's letting us know that we have been on that land for centuries.
There is evidence to support all three. Some people also believe in all three. We are an admixture group due to, if you believe in the prisoner of war theory, which means that we've always been here. And for those people who are Siberian Native Americans, we are not saying we're Siberian Native Americans, although we are an admixture, and many of us have ancestors that are Siberian Native American, but we're saying that we have already been here as a separate group that was already in existence as Black people in this country. Not that we are Siberian Native American, that we are Native American in our own way with our own group. The second is the Moors. Now there's a lot of evidence. Well, there's anthropological evidence to support that the first people in this country were phenotypically Black. The second is the Moor theory. The Moors were already traveling back and forth from West Africa to America. There's so much documentation on that. In fact, the captain of the Pinta Maria was actually considered a Moor from Portuguese. And if you know anything about the Moors, you know they conquered Portugal and the Iberian Peninsula. And they were the ones that basically were the link between the Europeans and the West Africans in the slave trade. That's a whole nother story, but the Moors have been here for a very long time as well. And then, of course, the most well-known theory, which is not a theory, but it's is that there were, West African slavery. So you can believe in all three. You can believe in one, two. It doesn't matter. Regardless of that, an original Black American falls into that category. It's synonymous with foundational Black Americans, ADOS, Sulan. We don't. Israelite, I guess the tribe of Judah. I'm not here to police anybody's name or how they identify. It just means we are the original Black Americans here. You can't just be born in America to join our ethnic group. Our ethnic group is genetic, it's DNA. We have formed our own culture and our origins are American. Our origins are not from another country. Our origins are not from anything else. We were created in America, whether we were first in America for thousands and thousands of years, whether we were brought from Africa because we're a new admixture group, because we are mixed with, clearly look, we are mixed. Even people that you see that are brown and dark skinned have an average of 20% to 25% European, Siberian Native American, and of course, Black. Whatever you define as Black. I'm not going to get into the politics of that either. Whatever you define as Black. When you ask us where we're from America. Because if you want me to find out where my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was from, or my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather is from, they're from America. Their bones are in America. We can go back 7 to 10 generations, sometimes more, in terms of America. So if you are obsessed with our group and you want to know and you start asking dumb questions, please figure out your own family history. We are not interested in being erased or.
Thank you. Like, we're not interested in having our, things that we created be erased, or our culture or our information that we were here being erased, because them people want to tell y'all that, everybody came here from Africa. We're not trying to get duped into that, man. Our people was everywhere. Okay, so we need to stop, and it's mostly Africans, because that colonization of Africa got them really whole. Before 1965, we were the first people that were called Black. It was Black Americans. So it's like before 1965, everybody was calling themselves something different. When we came on the scene, we're calling it Black American. That's when everybody started using it. And that's the problem with here in America, is everybody just come into what we're doing, and then you're confused to thinking that they were Black people that was here, aboriginals to this land. And that's what all of this is doing, is making all of these people forget that we are aboriginals to the land, and we got receipts. I show them on my channel all the time, and I'm going to keep doing that, because this needs to be the narrative that's speaking. And I feel that a lot of the people from other countries, why would they want to battle with us on what we want to call ourselves for our lineage and our ancestors? How you going to tell us what to call us? That's what I'm saying. Why would you even care about somebody else's lineage and them getting their lineage straight? It's just weird, okay? We see it a lot on X, YouTube, but I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Do you think FBA are original to this land, and do you feel that a lot of the you know, the history that they speak on, African American, always putting that African, and that started in 88. Okay, so that started in 1988 when they started putting that African before it. What we want to call ourselves what we want to call ourselves, and that's what it is. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace and love.
You are totally dependent on other people to take care of your needs because you don't have those roots sunk into the ground. To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.